designer's job is to come up with the theme of the game, and then find game mechanics that are going to excite the player that go with that theme. So for Big Bad and Little Red, we have a collection mechanic on the base game where the player collects moons and they know how close they're getting to their bonus, which is something that I think players really like. They know when the bonus is going to hit. And for our free spins game, because Big Bad and Little Red is Little Red Riding Hood, it's a story, you have escalating jackpots. So as the free spins go on, you're getting more and more deeper into the forest, finding the wolf, and getting into bigger jackpots, more dangerous areas.
So in general, my job as a concept artist involves figuring out all the visuals, all the flat art that happens in a game that's not strictly speaking animated. Big Bad Little Red started out as me just kind of putzing around, wanting to draw Little Red Riding Hood. These images were picked up by one of our game designers, and he based an entire game around it. Since I kind of had the opportunity to just run with it, I decided to give it kind of a hybrid look between a storybook illustration and something that you would see in a more traditional video game that an average 20-something would pick up and play on the weekend.
So what we do on a generic game is we take the concept art that has been made for the game and we incorporate it into the game and we make it move. We do that by taking the artwork and chopping it up into individual little pieces, and we bring that into our software, and over time we move those pieces. In a normal game, there can be hundreds of different moving pieces, especially if there's any character animation. So characters get chopped up quite a bit. You've got facial features, eyebrows, eyelids, mouths, arms, legs, all that stuff gets moved around. So there's definitely a lot of pieces and lots of work that goes involved with that.
So we get the art from the art team. They make all of the symbols and the background art, and we then take that art, which is representations of all of the different symbols that are going to be in the game, and we combine it with the math that the server team gives us. The server team gives us definitions of real sets and real strips, which is essentially a map of what symbols are next to which symbols and kind of the order they fall in. And we combine those in the client and lay the art from the art team over top of where the math says they should fall in the set. And we put them into a framework that plays them through so that when you hit spin, we roll through the strips as defined by the math guys, showing the symbols that the art guys give us.
A generic Kid at Rich game has music, speech, sound effects, and also, we call them fanfares, like the little musical ta-das that happen like when something, good happens on the screen. With Big Bad and Little Red, the art presented such a strong character for us that we were able to take the music and really present it in a style that really strongly meshed with the presentation. And with the voices, because the story is based on the story that we all know, we were able to take the script and take the voice actors and have conversations in the game with each other, like we hadn't done before, and that's a really fun element to this game.
Grandma, what sharp teeth you have!
The better to eat you with, my tasty little morsel!
My, what amazing wings you have, said Little Red.
The better to tempt you with,
sneered Big Bad.